That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Well,
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Playoff action on the way after that stirring rendition of the national anthem sung by Skylar Cole. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So the Nets starting five. We've got Jensen, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, we've got D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Inside, here's Claxton, a rebound by the Lakers. There's Vanderbilt. And they pick up 2. Vanderbilt's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Los Angeles.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Davis. over Claxton. And that one's good by Davis.
And when AD's got that mid-range working, it just makes him all the more difficult to defend, showing off even more of his repertoire.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Davis, that's for two. Again, the Lakers.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
To the paint, knocks it loose. Claxton, count that one. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This guy an effortless score. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic score is D'Angelo Russell.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's 49 seconds left in the first.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
11 feet away. That one a little long for Los Angeles. They've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And it's Davis with the jam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the Nets miss again. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Wamba is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Schroeder. And Curry pulls it down.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Simmons finds Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Schroeder plays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Thomas surveying the D. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Hachimura. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Well, you see the level of effectiveness Rui Hachimura has on the interior. This guy, even with good defense, can score the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry.
Well, because he's got pretty good athleticism, Malik Beasley, when he gets to the cup, he's looking to score, folks.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Beasley drops both of them. Nets trailed by 14. Here's Thomas, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis. He uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Johnson in the corner. On the 3 off target. Right side Davis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
You know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Second half underway. Here's who Jack Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in a power forward position to the inside. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell inside, makes it off the glass. Russell's got his second bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bridges' shot, good.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
It's Russell with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Anthony Davis. On the the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he drops in the layup off the bench. Schroeder's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The baseline J off the mark. Nets trail by 20. Thomas passes to O'Neal. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Well, Mo Bamba, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
On the wing, Bridges. And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Nets trail by 20. Rui Hachimura out there with Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the two guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Davis. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson finds Curry. Here's Claxton, and he drops it in from the low post. Claxton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nets. A steal. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here is Davis. Over to the wing. 16 feet away. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Curry can't get it to go. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And that one's good by LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Claxton, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. The drive by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Thomas. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. And we got to go out there and fight every game, hustle, our energy, our defense, and we're going to fight for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole performing, getting us ready for some postseason NBA basketball. Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Drew Holiday, with 2 brothers in the league, and his wife's a 3-time world champion midfielder with the U.S. women's soccer team, said, quote, she's literally the athlete and the winner in our family. And Brian, she'll sometimes critique his games, but he said, quote, that means a lot to me. It's real, and she backs it up.
Good man. Thanks, Allie. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Joe Ingles is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. LeBron James out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in a shooting guard. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Vanderbilt against Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. He's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
The first one falls. So Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here's James. And he buries his first look.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Fantastic replay we just saw. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that one good.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate T-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Ingles. Clock at 6. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Ingles. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Russell against Holiday. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Middleton. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Middleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Russell. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks...
The previous play is under review.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Jay Crowder is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Portis in at the 5, down low. And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by Bamba. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Schroeder. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba. And we have to take another look at that block.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Carter from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Unloads from 13. It's good on the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Carter against Schroeder. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Schroeder against Carter. Just 5 on the clock.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Bamba inside, covered by Connaughton, and that one drops. Bamba's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Connaughton finds Crowder. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Carter's got 5.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Schroeder. That one's wide left. The Bucks trail. Pass to Allen. Inside. Here's Connaughton. That shot, no good. Some solid D from Beasley. Stolen by Carter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Allen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Bamba. Right through the D for the layup. Bamba's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
And it's blocked by Davis. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute the way they have. Let's the starters catch their breath without doing any damage.
I need to catch my breath right now.
Why?
There's someone we can bring on the bench for this broadcast.
Oh, my God.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone, Ernie, Kenny. You always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Mo Bamba.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
They've got D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba out there, Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Bamba misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Exactly what you want from a 2-guard. I mean, Middleton, he scores in the clutch as well. He assists, and he, for the most part, takes care of the rock.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Holiday. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Lopez. With some arc. No luck on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. James, left side. Over Middleton. Shot's good by James. James has got 6 points.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
Right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Outside Vanderbilt. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. A minute 4 left in the third. Here's Middleton. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And finished off by Davis.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The offensive rebound. Ingles passes to Lopez. Doesn't go for him. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Reeves, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Pass to Portis. Over James. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Holiday and Allen are in guard for him. Jay Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Count the basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Now here's Bamba. Rebound by Middleton. Outside Holiday. Portis. Tip back in for 2. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Schroeder. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Crowder with the jam.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
The baseline J, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Davis so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 4-3, and it's Crowder missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Davis against Ingles. Davis, that's good.
Davis, great confidence in this area here. I mean, he knows he can score at any time from that position.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Mo Bamba.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Velus Jones now from his end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's third down.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6". On first down at Stafford.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
T.J. Edwards coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. He'll take it at the 42. Muscles him off. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bears take over.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Fields.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Fields steps away to his left.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Herbert will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Powering his way forward. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 19-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shaw. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down now. It's Shaw. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Shaw. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So we've halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Well, Stafford on first down. That escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they couldn't get anything there, Charles. Now 4th down from their own 2, and a bad situation, to be frank, for the special teams.
Yeah, if you are the punting team now, your number one thing is protect the punter because you got to think they may actually come after him trying to get a big play.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. play action. It's Fields. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Out to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Rolling to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The LA defense up the snap. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Stafford. Shakes him. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 13-yard touchdown run. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Being chased out left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blow. Stafford now to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Stafford. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Encroachment defense.
So a 5-yard swing, but still 4th down.
You just wonder if the punt team used up something there that they didn't need to, right? Draw them off sides, but it still doesn't get them a first down. I used that one on 4th and 5 or less.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep. So for the Bears, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead. Choose the team you want to start your franchise. Continue ahead. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead.
They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Dancing to his left. Finding Walker complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Perkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, they go to Perkins. He can't get him down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for Perkins on the ground a week ago. 18 carries, 80 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost like in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
1st and goal, Perkins. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try again. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you...
On the draw, here's Stroud. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On the bootleg, Stroud steps away to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Stroud off the play fake. On the move to his left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. Forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
And now...
Play action. Stroud now being chased out left. And Walker has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Perkins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line. Play action. Here's Stroud out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Wow,
and am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Stroud. Dancing to his left. Walker with a grab, left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Steps away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They're going to run for it. It's Perkins. Breaks through the contact. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Stroud to throw it. Rolling to his right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Fighting through. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This is 1st and 10. Stroud. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they... To throw on 2nd down. Archer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker. This a long one from 54. And that is no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes.
The drive starts with a run by Perkins. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Stroud looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Being chased out left. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a deep.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Stroud on the move to his left. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. 4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here. On
On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Jackson. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Buying time to his left. Right side caught by Jackson. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Forced it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Perkins. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Texans. Here's Perkins on 1st down. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. And now they're in the hurry-up. Stroud. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. That is caught. They'll have the 1st down and more than that. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. The Rams still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Saints played well a week ago. They're doing it again as they try to run their mark to 2-0. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Browns trying to finish that one off and claim victory. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half. One of these two teams is going to get their first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Knighton. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Archer. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They run the counter. Knighton. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Bears, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Still 0-0 here in quarter.
to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Throwing now is Richardson. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it... One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A higher scoring game, Charles.
It's the National.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Being chased out left. And here he's got Grant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Colts at 1-1. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Drop for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hawley under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Gardner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He finds his man complete. It's Grant. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led it too far, incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Richardson to throw off play action. Steps away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale.
So it's a win here for the Colts, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon.
It's Matt.
Looking to throw on second down. Crowder dancing to his left. That is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
They'll look to throw. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback.
So the Bills now down 20. Off the play fake. Crowder out to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So then try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So a crucial 2-point conversion there, but that's just part 1 of this 2-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a 2-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they